Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Bitcoin, and I also want to talk to you something that's kind of been on my mind, and a lot of people have asked, why are you in the cryptocurrency space or whatnot, and we're going to get into that, but I'm going to talk to you about what I think the most difficult part of the cryptocurrency market is. So we're going to get into all that today, guys. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you all being here with me today. It's been a good day. I got to go do some swimming and just enjoy some time after I got done with my other business. So probably only going to get one video out to you guys today, but I'm going to do the best that I can here. So we'll dig in. All right, so with Bitcoin, right now, guys, we're making a nice move off that yellow trend line we were talking about in yesterday's video. So right here, we've got a very strong move out of there. We had a bullish engulfing candle, and we got up above today that 20 EMA in orange. Now, what we need to see is a close up above it. That's going to be very important because we have that 50-day moving average coming overhead of us right now as well. So if we can close above both of those today in the next 2 hours or so, that would be very significant, and that could give us a run up to $10,735 right here where we had that little shooting star candle. Next stop I'm going to look for, guys, if we have this continued move to the upside, we're going to be looking at the 0.236 Fibonacci level. That's going to be around 11,311 right there, because what we did, we took it from our swing low up to our swing high, and what you're seeing here is we dropped down through the 0.382 a little bit, but for the most part it was defended, and we're seeing a move out of that. So if we do continue this move to the upside, that bounce off that 0.382, that's good. That means we're in that strong uptrend, and I'm happy with what we had here, this nice correction, because guys, we remember what happened. All we have to do is look back here. When anything goes straight up, it's going to be coming straight back down. We want a more healthy move. We want beautiful higher highs and higher lows. We don't want to see those lower highs and lower lows, or those just straight up shots. When it looks like Jack and the Beanstalk and it goes straight up, that's the time, guys. Take your profit, move those trailing stops up and follow it, because it's going to be coming back down. So what I like to see over here is it's still a little extreme, but we're having those nice retracements. And what we did here, we probably retraced somewhere around 35–40%. I haven't checked yet. I'm going to do that with you here just a moment. I want to get you a good view there. All right, so we're going to look at our price range, and we're going to go from the top here. So we ended up going up to around that 13,778, and we dropped down, guys, about 34, we'll call 34% to the downside. So that's good. We need those nice healthy corrections. It's very important. Okay, so that's looking good. We're defending our yellow trend line here. Another thing that I want to point out to you here was the stochastic RSI. We had that beautiful bullish cross, and what I like to see here, we had the bullish cross at this trend line right there. So now we just got to close up above this 20 EMA and up above that 50. We're going to have to see what we do with it tonight, so that's an important thing. And guys, what I'm seeing though is it's not on a ton of volume. We want to see a little bit more volume with this move. And remember, right now we're at 10,435. We're up 3.44% if I didn't mention that. So it is a nice move to the upside here, but we want to see if we get that continuation, if we can come up there and challenge that 10,735, we'll call it. So we're going to look at that. Next indicator I wanted to show you here was the RSI. We're just going to go through a few, and then I'm going to tell you about what I was thinking in the cryptocurrency space. So what I'd like to see here was a trend line break on the RSI. So guys, we could even draw it about right in there, and you can see how we had that nice trend line break out of it. And right now we're sitting at 52.27. So the nice thing about that is there's still more room to run to the upside. We're not in that overbought territory where we're at 80 right now trying to make this move to get up above the 20 EMA and the 50. So that's an important thing, because if we were up around 80 or something right now in the RSI, that's going to be a whole different story than where we're at right now. Excuse me, I got to take a quick drink here, guys. That's going to be a whole different scenario. So that's a good indicator right now, sitting at that 52. Next one we're going to look at is the MACD. With the MACD, we're getting a nice bullish cross there, so that's a good thing. We're about ready to get that confirmation. The histogram's taken to the positive, so that's looking good. Guys, it's just the volume. I'd like to see a little bit more volume there. It's the only thing I'm complaining about right now. So next thing I wanted to talk to you about was what I think the most difficult thing in the cryptocurrency space is. In my opinion, it's just my opinion, the fact that it's open 24 hours a day, and it's the most volatile market in the world. So it's not only the most volatile market in the world, it's open 24 hours a day, and that's what makes it so difficult, because you'll see this, how Bitcoin sometimes, even into a 5-minute candle, it can be a 15-minute candle, it'll go up or down $1,000, and you're like, man, I missed it, I should have seen that, and you start really blaming yourself for missing these things, but you were sleeping, it's 2 in the morning. You have a job or you own a business, you have something to do, and you can't pay attention to this all the time and make those moves. So, to me, that's the most difficult thing, is dealing with the emotions of, oh, you missed a move, or you should have sold out at this certain area, when it was in the middle of the night, because you can take different precautions, you can set stop losses, different things like that. But the fact that this market can move like this, where in a matter of a month it can drop 34%, guys, most big markets won't move 20% to the upside or to the downside in a year. I mean, that's huge, and this can happen in a month. And we think that's slow action sometimes. That's how crazy it's gotten in this space. But that's what we have to keep into consideration, that sometimes you can do everything by the textbook, and it's going to be completely opposite of what Bitcoin does when these whales jump in. And what we have to do is just ride the whale's coattails, basically. That's the number one thing that I can tell you, is you have to ride the whale's coattails. Prepare for the upside, prepare for the downside. There's always going to be sideways action as well, which is very healthy, that consolidation. And you have to look for those moves, and when the moves happen, you have to look for them on volume. And that's one of my biggest tips to you guys. So, right now, everything for Bitcoin, we're at 10,424. We're up 3.33%. We're getting that stochastic cross. We're coming up here. We're challenging that 50 moving average, which we need to get back up above. And it'd be nice to have a nice candle close today up above that 20 EMA as well. So there's a lot happening here. We're just going to have to see if we get that continuation, go up there and challenge that 10,735 to the downside. We'd look to see if that yellow trend line continues to hold. So guys, if you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Didn't want to keep you too long here, just wanted to give you a quick one. God bless, my friends. Take care.